Hello everybody, and welcome to your daily interactive tarot advice. This is for Sunday, April 29th, 2018, and I thought that for this Sunday I would call this Soul Sunday for the advice. Each deck there is quite spiritual. So this is the Advancing Life Oracle. This is the Conscious Spirit Oracle. And this is Messages from Heaven. So with this one here, if you would like to receive a message from a passed on loved one, advice about your situation, not anything really about them, this is advice to help you, okay? So a passed on loved one, an ancestor, or your spirit guide, okay, or talking to heaven, is a good deck for that. And then lastly, we have the Lightworker Oracle. So go ahead and put your question out to the universe. It could be about anything, but these decks are very spiritual, so the advice that will come through will probably be very, energetically based as such. So put your question out there, decide which deck you are most drawn to, or if you would like to receive a message from each deck. So timestamps for all of them are in the description box below. I will go ahead and start with the Advancing Life Oracle. So for those of you that felt most drawn to Advancing Life, let's see what comes out for you guys. Oh, wow, okay, so, well, we got 3 cards there. Yeah, nice. We got Follow the Signs, Give Blessings, and Angels. Wow. So, motion, prayer, love, follow the signs, give blessings, angels. This, wow, as a confirmation, this right here is telling you that pay attention today to all the signs and synchronicities. Also, this whole last week, what signs keep repeating themselves over and over? What same synchronicity do you keep seeing? Because that is like part of your message for today. So as a confirmation, it says, what have I been telling you? What are the signs? What are the synchronicities you are receiving? And that tells you the way that you need to go, and that gives you your answer, okay? And next with give blessings and prayer, this is saying today do acts of kindness for no other reason than to be kind. It's a beautiful balancing of your own energy, and ask for help from the angels. I think some of you, you're wanting to really bless somebody, like you're wanting to help somebody out, or you are just really in a struggle and hoping for assistance and help. And this, to me, is a confirmation that it's coming, okay? Just be grateful for what you do have, share what you have, and pray and let the angels into your life. You've got to really open yourself up because you have free will. So if you need help, you can't define how that would be, like what kind of help you need, because the universe knows better than you do. Trust me on that. So put yourself out there, ask for help, ask for assistance, open your heart, and believe me, you will see it come in, I promise. Follow the signs, give blessings, and angels. Such great cards, all 3. Let me get the tarot cards out. I'll put these up there. And get some clarity on that. Okay. Yeah, we're finally, whoa, we're finally feeling more at peace, more at ease. The challenge hasn't completely left our life, but look at this side, and then now this side. You can see the vast change in energies, and you see those swallows. Follow the signs. This Knight of Swords is following those swallows. So this is the universe saying, I will lead you to prosperity. I will lead you to harmony. Follow the signs. Also, this could indicate air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But I really feel more so it's because of what is depicted here on this card, and you know, this being follow the signs, and how this Knight of Swords is following the swallows, and the energy has definitely softened, and where it's not this. So, you know, follow the signs. Such a confirmation. And this here is falling under give blessings. So this to me is really representing that, you know, those who have hurt you or wronged you, today is a good day to, you know, cleanse your energy field of that. And with give blessing, you know, send positive energy out into the universe. I would say, you know, wish blessings upon those, you know, who may have harmed you and don't deserve it, but not everybody can relate to that, so I'm not gonna say that that is what you must do. But with this energy and give blessings, it's really saying that it's not in your best interest to hold a grudge. It doesn't mean you have to let anybody back into your life or close to your heart, but it only harms you to hold a grudge. And give yourself the blessing of letting this go, okay? Let this energy go, however it represents to you, for person, situation, whatever. Like, give yourself peace and rest today, because it will be a blessing, which is only going to help you in the long run. And what falls under angels is this Knight of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But on this side, this particular Knight, it's time for him to let something go. He's waited a long time. It didn't pan out. You know, he might be feeling like a failure. And so this is coming under the Angels card. Whatever you feel you have failed at, release it to the angels, because it might not be a failure, even if that's how you perceive it. Any relationship that you know you have to let go of, release it to the angels, and they will help you heal, okay? But most importantly, if you are drawn to this, follow the signs. Your angels, spirit guides, God, Jesus, you know, whatever you believe in is really trying to speak to you and help you move through any challenging energies. And following the signs, being paired up with that, oh my God, so good. So seriously, pay attention. And if you don't know what it all means, just start writing it down, and it might, you know, be over a course of days. Just write it all down, and then eventually you'll see where the signs are leading, I promise. So that is the messages that I got for you guys that were attracted to the Advancing Life Oracle. I am wishing you all a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Alright, so those of you who were attracted to Conscious Spirit, let's see what is coming out for you. Alright, so we got the crown chakra going on here. I know I am a part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. Wow. So if you were looking for a confirmation that, you know, you have spiritual gift, here it is. If you're looking for confirmation that the universe hears you, here it is. For all of you, this is saying you have more of a connection to the universe than you might realize. Definitely some of you are very aware, but there's some of you out there that you're not. You receive insights, but you don't recognize that you're receiving them, and that's what they are. Because, unfortunately, a lot of times we feel something about a person or situation, but, what's being said is quite opposite of that feeling. And so we go with what is said rather than, what we're feeling inside. So with this, it's saying, start trusting yourself a whole lot more than you do, because you're receiving more information than you realize. And you're wiser than you give yourself credit for. You're more intuitive than you give yourself credit for. And it's time for you to explore that. Now, for some of you, this could absolutely represent that maybe your crown chakra is a bit out of balance or closed, and it's time to start doing work and meditation to balance that chakra or open it entirely. There's a lot of things on YouTube or the internet for free to help you with that process if you don't really have any idea of how to do that, okay? So let's pull some confirmation. I don't know why I call it confirmation. Some clarity, I guess, to see exactly what this is talking about. Oh yeah, look at that. This is the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, however you want to look at it, saying we're trying to communicate. We communicate with you all the time. You are receiving so much insight, guidance, wisdom from us, whether you realize it or not. Like, yes. Oh my gosh, great card. Great card to come out with that. But look at here. Next up is the Eight of Swords. So on this side, you see that she's blindfolded. Her arms are tied behind her back and she's surrounded by swords. But over here, you see that eagle up in the sky? That is that seventh chakra, the crown chakra. That's, the divinity, the wisdom trying to come to you. But you see how she has blocked herself off? This is saying any blockages you are having, you can release yourself from them. You have the wisdom and strength to do that, to achieve that, no matter what it is, okay? But again, this is spirit really trying to communicate with you. And with this, some of you definitely need to balance that seventh chakra or allow it to open entirely. And lastly, we have it finished up with the Four of Swords. Yeah, just look at what's depicted there. This is saying that today is a perfect day to quiet your mind, to meditate, sage yourself, sage the house, however you bring yourself into balance, into a very quiet place within your mind and within yourself, because Spirit is really trying to bring you messages, 100% for sure. So today, relax, quiet your mind, open yourself up to the divine, because so much information is just coming to you. I mean, that's what the Eight of Wands is all about. And you see how she's closed off. And now if we go into this, quiet stillness, we can receive our message. Some of you, this indicates there may be some healing that you need to work on, some energetic healing to allow this process here, okay? So apply that how it fits to you personally. But yes, open up that crown chakra, because there are lots of messages coming to you. And again, as a confirmation, this is definitely, yes, you have a gift. And I just want to point this out to you guys. This is card 26. So 6 plus 2 is 8, right? we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and now look, we have the Four of Swords. So if you divide 8 by 2, you get a 4, right? So very synchronistic confirmation right there for you guys. So I hope that this has helped you, and I am wishing you a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Alrighty, so for those of you who are seeking a message from a passed on loved one or your ancestors or a spirit guide, let's see what comes through. Alright, I send you loving signs through nature. So I think that speaks for itself, right? And if you were wondering, here's your confirmation of yes. So, you know, whoever you were seeking a message from with this deck, this is the confirmation of I speak to you through nature, through synchronicity in nature, through signs in nature. So, you know, pay attention to insects, to birds, to clouds, to trees, to flowers, you know, to rocks, to rivers, streams, the ocean, the mountains. You know, it's all of nature can bring you messages, you know, from this particular person that you're seeking out through this deck, okay? And also, you know, like the wishes that you put out there, this energy definitely is on board to help make those wishes come true. And also, you know, with the butterfly here, any sort of change or transformation that needs to take place in your life, this entity is definitely, you know, stern about that, and it constantly is speaking to you through nature, giving you those confirmations. So make sure that you are paying attention to everything, especially today, you know, now that you've seen this reading. So let's pull some more clarity on that. So this is your loved one or your ancestor or your spirit guide telling you you are an individual who cannot live their life without some sort of spiritually based practice that you follow, some spiritual belief system. That's not saying you've got to be religious or buy into any sort of dogma. It's saying that you are somebody who has to be connected to their soul and true to yourself always, or you're going to feel out of balance, out of alignment. Also, the Hermit in this position, there's a lot of truths coming to light right now in your life. Trust them, okay? See how the bird is flying, and then we have the moon, and then we have the two dogs here. Again, another confirmation that this entity, this being, speaks to you through nature, and trust that. But most importantly, it's telling you that you've got to live a spiritually based life somehow, some way that speaks to you, because you will never feel complete without that, okay? If you have spiritual gifts and you're trying to hide them away, you need to develop them and bring them out to the world. Okay, there's a lot of people that you can help. You're full of wisdom. You're, you know, a very old and wise soul. You can see things in such a way that it's a very high perspective, but also from a psychic perspective, even if you don't realize that, okay? Psychic ability is all about reading energy. That's pretty much it, like bottom line. And we all are, you know, created to read energy, but we most often lose that as we, you know, grow up, because everything has to be real and tangible in order for it to exist, right? But this is telling you that no, your essence, your core knows there is so much more to life, and you are not somebody who can live life and say, you know, if it's not real before my eyes, it's not real. No, you are somebody that has to tap into your soul to find true happiness and wholeness this lifetime. And this here is, I watch over you and I bless you. Like I said, your wishes, you know, never stop believing in your dreams. Never stop believing in yourself. I bless you, okay? And, you know, I know the dog, but man, this white dog is really speaking to me. And look at, we have the dogs over here. So dogs, man, pay attention to the dogs. There's definitely sign and synchronicity in, you know, a dog in your life that's going to cross your path today. If you're thinking about getting a dog, this is a confirmation of yes, get that dog, okay? Get the dog. But definitely this feels like a powerful masculine energy that says, I do watch over you, I do protect you, and I send you blessings always. Yeah, because look at here, next card out is this 10 of Wands in this position. So in this position, we're feeling like things are really heavy. You know, it's just been a very long haul. We could even be feeling, I don't want to say sorry for ourselves, you know, but that's kind of the energy. Not that you don't have every right. So that's why I don't want to say we're feeling sorry for ourselves, because you absolutely have the right to feel that way based on just what you've been through and, you know, how long it's been going on. But this here is, the Hermit card is card 9, and then we have a 10 and a 10. So to me, you've been in a very long cycle, whether you realized it or not, and you are coming to an end to that cycle. The load is going to lift, okay? It's not going to be so heavy. I feel for many of you, it's got a lot to do with finances or family, and it's just like you've been carrying the load for everybody. And you're like, oh, I just don't know if I can do this anymore. And, you know, this is your confirmation that you're almost to the end of that, okay? You're completing a bigger cycle. Look to your signs and synchronicities in nature so that, you know, you feel that and you know that you're not alone and you aren't carrying the weight all on your own. Even if it feels that way, you do have non-physical support. Believe that. Open up to it 100%, okay? Because look at the next card is the Strength card. So this is letting you know that everything you've been through has only been building strength within you, and the force inside of you is much greater and more powerful than any challenge or anything that stands before you. Believe that, okay? So those are the messages for you guys that felt drawn to the Talking to Heaven mediumship cards. I am wishing you guys a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. All right, so those of you who were most attracted to the Lightworker Oracle, let's see what comes out for you. Okay, so look at that. We have Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. Now, you might be a Christian with this card coming out, but you don't have to be, okay? This is more talking about an energy. The Cosmic Heart, unconditional love, forgiveness, charity, being beautiful, vibrating as high as you can possibly vibrate, extending warmth, kindness, compassion, understanding. That is all embodied in this energy right here. Also, I will share this with you guys. I was initially raised Christian, and so when I was really, really young, I don't know how I knew or understood, but I always knew there was just like this being with me, this entity that protected me, watched over me. And, since I was sent to Sunday school, I assumed that that being was Jesus. And so I always referred to it as Jesus. And then as I grew up and, became aware of life and everything else and realized Christianity just was not the path for me personally, I never stopped thinking of that being that is always with me as Jesus. So I just call it Jesus. It's Jesus to me. It's unconditional love. It's comfort. It's support. It calls me out when I'm being stupid and lying to myself. Okay, it teaches me compassion, forgiveness. So to me, that's Jesus. So if you are not Christian or you don't believe in Jesus, with this coming out, maybe reach out to Jesus, your concept of Jesus, not what somebody else has painted for you through their belief or their religious teaching. Because to me, all paths lead to the same place, and we're all unique individuals, so the way we each connect to our spirituality and the divine is different. So there's no wrong way as far as I'm concerned. But this here is saying, for whatever you're asking about, this is the energy that you need to embody. So if you're wanting healing, this is it right here, the cosmic heart, cosmic Christ, cosmic consciousness, right? Beautiful card. So let's pull some clarification about that. Actually, because of that darn glare, I'm going to put it there. It's just such a beautiful card. And look at this. This is card 26, and this is card 27. This is the crown chakra, and Christ here, the cosmic heart, would represent the heart chakra. So I didn't even mean to pair these up like that, but I really feel those of you that were drawn to this, like these go together. I mean, look at, yeah, balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine within you, and opening that heart chakra and that crown chakra to let like that unconditional love of the universe inside of you. Oh, it's so good. Healing too. And I don't know, even if you're not religious, maybe you should consider going to church today. There might be something that's said in the service that just speaks to you. Just going to put that out there because, Yeah, and then also because, look at, this is the first card out. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is giving, today would be a great day to participate in some sort of volunteer work, okay? Offering yourself, your time, your service somehow, some way, donating money even. But this is, if you're feeling a bit lost, and, look at that. Right in the middle of the village, there is a church right there. Look at that. Yeah, I just, those of you who are religious, go to church today. You need church today. Those of you who are not religious, maybe go to church or watch some sort of sermon that you're drawn to. One of my favorite people to listen to, even though I'm not Christian, is T.D. Jakes. He is awesome. He is full of love. He is full of light. And he could preach. Oh my gosh, he could preach. And you know what? It doesn't matter the words that he uses. I feel the vibe of what he's saying, and that's all that matters. So I really feel like today all of you need some Jesus in your life, to be straight up. I just feel that. I'm sorry. You need some Jesus in your world. You need this cosmic heart in your life today. Yeah, because look at this here. This is the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In this position, you know, he's in contemplation mode. There's things inside of him that have stirred up that he thought that he had overcome or moved past and moved beyond. But he's in contemplation mode. So, yeah, I feel you need this energy to work through whatever these emotions indicate for you specifically. Because look at this. We ended this beautiful reading with this card, my favorite card, along with the Ten of Cups in this deck. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is yes, okay? This is success. So I really feel for you, whatever it is you're seeking, whatever kind of clarity, answer, healing, you name it, that you are looking for, you are going to find it today, somehow, some way attached to like religion, Jesus, some sort of Christian message. And I'm not promoting Christianity. I'm not. I promise you that. I am not Christian. I just am telling you what I see here in the cards, especially because of that little church. Like, I just feel like there's a nugget of information for you within the sermon. Somehow, some way, whether you watch it online, read an article, open up a Bible, go to church, talk to your Christian friend, you know, whatever. I just feel like the energy of Jesus, the, you know, cosmic consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the cosmic heart of unconditional love is reaching out to you today. Yes, it is. And, you have, you know, it's helping you through whatever you need help through. Some of you, I do feel this is financial. Others of you, this is like just something going on internally. Some emotions that, you know, aren't resolved, some things you might not understand, you know, that type of energy. But anyways, those are the messages that I have for you today that were drawn to the Lightworker Oracle. So I am wishing you all a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care.